Initially, Missouri Association of Student Councils chose Special Olympics as our state charity of choice honestly, for service reasons. We wanted our students to have service opportunities, and all the Special Olympics events all over the state gave our kids the opportunity to participate in service events. We feel like one of our guiding principles is that student council should be for everybody in the school. And that works perfect with Special Olympics, because what it does is give schools an opportunity to bring Special Olympics athletes or special education students into their councils and give them a voice. I think probably the reason that we chose Special Olympics a long time ago, first of all, was for the service opportunity, but second of all, because these are kids who walk our hallways. These are the kids that are in our school buildings. These are the kids many times that maybe don't get befriended by some of our students, but now the opportunities are there.
I think it's important that our students, I think it's important that they are well-rounded in a lot of aspects, and knowing people of all abilities and understanding that they are just like everyone else is very important.
Because what they teach us is acceptance. That's the biggest part of Special Olympics and student council, whether it's home, whether it's MASC, is involving everybody. We're supposed to accept everybody. We want to have everybody involved in everything, no matter their disability, no matter their race, no matter their religion. It doesn't matter, it's everything. Special Olympics Missouri is, to me, the most physical embodiment of acceptance. Like Brandy said, there's a lot of people that aren't accepted that can be accepted, but this gives us a general group of people, a population that we know often has trouble being accepted. And we can, as 700 delegates, we can embrace them and let them know that they are accepted and that they have a home with us.
That our missions are the same, and that we want to build inclusive school environments. MASC does, and so does SOMO. And MASC has the resources to the leaders, the youth leaders, and we have the resources to provide them the opportunities to build an inclusive school environment.
I think that student councils do stuff everywhere, all over the state. We're involved in all the fundraising opportunities in every district. A huge one for us, of course, is Polar Plunge. We're really proud of our duck race that we host at camp every year. Lots of our kids are involved in the duck race. Many of our students are involved as fans in the stands and attend lots of events. There are unified sports that our kids are involved in.
I think first and foremost, we hold a Special Olympics track meet every year. We did last year we did our first unified track meet. I think it was one of the first in the state, kind of piloting that. So we've done that for I think close to a decade now, the track meet every year. We also have a buddies program, which is sort of an after-school program a couple times a month where Special Olympics athletes and our student council members and even some other students in the school gather and have activities. It's fun. We have snacks and just basically hang out after school.
With the kids that I work with at my home council, when we go and do things like we've worked the state meet for Special Olympics and where we have that direct contact with the Special Olympics athletes, I think it starts as, well, we are going to go provide a service to them, community service type of thing. But I think those kids walk away with a better understanding of what the athletes in Special Olympics maybe deal with and the excitement and passion that they have for what they do.
Well, when our relationship started almost 25 years ago, the relationship started very small, and the youth volunteers were just volunteering at our events, and over the years it has grown and morphed into this opportunity for our athletes to learn from the youth leaders and become leaders themselves. And so we have had the opportunity to go to their leadership camp in the summer, and we began that in 2009, and we took our first group of athletes there. And I have witnessed one particular athlete who had learned so much from going to that camp in 2009, and his name is Niemeyer, and he was still in high school at that time. And from there, he was then elected to the National Youth Activation Committee, and served on that committee with other individuals with intellectual disabilities and those without from across the United States beginning in 2010. And from there, he was invited to Vice President Biden's home. In 2014, he then had the opportunity to speak on behalf of Special Olympics International and individuals with intellectual disabilities at the United Nations Summit for Individuals with Disabilities. And then he was invited to have dinner with the president and his wife at the White House, also in July of 2014. And then that morphed into his leadership here at SOMO, and now he serves on our board of directors. But that's all a direct relation to his being able to learn about leadership through MASC.
I know that other state student council organizations around the country vote every year what their state charity of choice is going to be. And there's people who come and make presentations to them and try to sway them in deciding what their state charity of choice should be or what their partnership should be. And we don't do that. We know already this whole relationship has been built over time, and it's where we want to be, and we're not changing. We're staying right here.